This is me, Bridgett, and welcome back to my channel. What's up, my Tims, and welcome back to my channel. This is me, Bridgett, where I'm bringing you all things fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. So today, I just finished working out. I know, I've wiped all the sweat off, made sure I look a little decent. But anyway, I wanted to show you what I eat after I work out. So the first thing I'm going to start with is a nice fresh smoothie, because I told you guys that I'm plant-based, and so stay tuned to see how I make my smoothie after a workout. So let's get into the video. Okay, Tim, so to save time, I have everything already out. I'm going to show you everything that I'm going to use to put in this blender right here to make my refreshing smoothie. As you know, I am plant-based, and so my smoothies are usually pretty much non-dairy-ish. So yeah, it's non-dairy. I don't know why I did ish. Anyway, so I use almond milk, a fresh banana. So sometimes I freeze fruit here, and so in here is grapes and strawberries. Two things. For one, for some reason, it's hard to come by frozen fruit if you go to certain stores. So lately I either buy fruit and freeze it. And another thing I wanted to share with you is that freezing grapes, guys, is a great snack alternative to sweets. I have a sweet tooth, and when grapes are in season and you freeze them, makes a great frozen treat. Really good. Anyway, excuse me. I did find some fruit, and this is Walmart, with berries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries. Now, berries are the best essential fruit when you're trying to maintain good health. It has antioxidants and all that great stuff in there. And so the reason why I'm adding these is I'm going to actually pick out the blackberries and the blueberries and the raspberries, because I already have frozen strawberries in here. Then I also add ground cinnamon, a little bit of honey, so there's just enough left for me to add to my smoothie. And I add pure cane sugar also. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. But I also add pure cane sugar, and it just kind of curtails the sourness of some fruit. You know, like sometimes the strawberries aren't as sweet, or the raspberries aren't as sweet. So anyway, let's get into making this smoothie. Okay, so the first thing I do is I cut in my banana. I always put my banana first, and I start it from the bottom and, cut the top right there and peel it. I usually add peanut butter or almond butter for my protein, or protein powder. I don't have any at the moment, so I just use the fruit, which is still good and still filling. Then I take the banana and I cut it right over the blender, and just pops right in. Just cut it up, and then excuse me while I wash my hands. Then I'll add my fresh strawberries and grapes. I'll probably put in more grapes than strawberries, or actually, I'm just gonna put the whole bag in. Bam. There you go. I have more grapes to freeze, so, and then I have the strawberries and everything in this little packet right here. And so then I open this up. Hold on a second. I got the pack open. I'm trying to save on time. I don't want to, make the video too long, and you guys are like, ugh. I've really been trying to get better at that, because my videos have been really long. Ooh, oh, that's a strawberry. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm going through here picking out blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries, only because I have plenty of strawberries in there. And this bag seems to have a lot of blackberries and blueberries and raspberries. Okay. All right, that's good. Excuse me, I'll wash my hands of the berries, very juicy. And then I add my ground cinnamon. And I don't usually do this in any particular order. And there's not a measurement, I just throw stuff in here. And because this is almost empty, I'm just going to pour the rest of this honey in there. And I also use honey for my tea. And one day I'm going to show you what I do with my tea, because there's a little twist that I add to that. Oh, then I forgot. I use pure vanilla extract, but I only just use like a dash, like just a quick little, just a little dash, just like that. Real quick, not a lot, just to give it, you know, vanilla-y. I know that's not a word, vanilla-y. A vanilla taste to it. And then I put in, now I know, you may think this is too much. Hold on one second, let me grab this. Does anyone else rinse their dishes off even though you've washed the dishes? Now we have a totally perfectly fine dishwasher here. Never used it. Always wash as I go or clean as I go. So whenever I'm cooking or doing anything else, and if you see me looking, I'm looking at the time. If you see me cooking or doing anything else, I am, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Let me back up. Okay, so whenever I wash or whenever I'm cooking or doing something in the kitchen, I clean as I go. So I never use the dishwasher. However, although I know that I've washed these dishes, like I had tea earlier before I worked out, I washed the spoon. I know it's clean, put it in the drain, but you still saw me rinse it off. I did the same thing with the blender. I rinsed it off. Anyway, does anyone else do that? So then I put in about 3 spoons of the pure cane sugar. I know, you may think that's too sweet, but it's not for me, because sometimes the fruit is not in season and it's really, really sour. And so just by adding the honey and the sugar, the pure cane sugar, it gives it a little, it takes the edge off of the sourness. And then I add my almond milk. Not any particular amount. I usually just measure until it kind of covers the bottom. Something like that. And then put the top on and blend. Now I may turn the camera, maybe do this for a second and then turn the camera off so you don't have to hear that loud noise. Oh, how about I plug it in? So it's all done and blended. I'm back, so I didn't want you to see that for too long. So while it was blending, I went ahead and I put up all the ingredients that I used. And this is how it turned out. So, pour it in my cup. I just poured something in my cup. And then I have a little bit left over. Usually if I have a lot more, or if my son works out with me, then I'll make smoothies for both of us. And so it would be plenty, you know, more of that. And then I have 2 smoothies. Perfect, refreshing. So yeah, so this is one thing that I usually drink after a workout. Then I'm gonna come back and show you what I eat. So stay tuned. Okay, Tim, so welcome to part 2 of what I eat after I work out. So I always make a little salad for myself. So this is my salad bowl. Now, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't gonna show this, but sometimes if I'm really, really hungry, because I usually don't eat after 6 o'clock, I use this. And don't think that I fill it up, you know, to the top or what have you. Usually it's just the bottom part, but I have more room to maneuver my salad and, you know, mix everything around in there. So usually what I put in here actually fits in here. But today, because I don't want to look like a greedy person, I'm gonna put my salad in here. Okay, so I use romaine lettuce I use vinegar and oil because I don't really use dressing. And if I do, I may use a plant-based dressing. I do use salt. I usually use Himalayan salt. Excuse me. I don't have any right now. Well, I have some, but it busted. Anyway, long story. Cayenne pepper. And then what I put in my salad, cucumber, red onion, purple onion, depending upon, I guess, what region you're in, avocado, and purple cabbage. All right. So let's get into how I start with my salad. Okay, so I usually buy 3 romaine lettuce heads, but these were out, so I ended up getting this real big one from Green Giant. And none of this stuff is sponsored, guys. Not even video. And so, because this whole head was so big, like I've already halved it, and so I'm going to half it again. So usually, off of one head like this of romaine lettuce, I end up with probably 2 times, twice that I can, you know, make a salad, and I cut like right down the middle, and that way I can have salad for the next time. So this is what's left. So I'll put this, take that out. I'll put this back in the bag for next time. And yeah, okay, so now as you can see, I have my half of lettuce that I am going to cut. So I cut this end off, you know, who wants to eat that? And I have my colander here. Is what I do is I put it in the sink actually, so when I'm rinsing off my lettuce, because I don't have a salad twister, I think, or salad spinner. That's something I'm going to invest in. Because I saw someone, I can't remember who it was on YouTube, but it was a plant-based, I think it's sweet potato, I think. I don't know. If I remember, I'll put her name across here and put a, what do you call that? The video, you know what I mean? So you can click on it and watch if you're interested in her, because she has some great plant-based recipes. And she's probably one of the first people that I ran into when, you know, when I started my plant-based journey. So I put this lettuce in here. Sweet potato sole, that's what it is, sweet potato sole. And somewhere either up here or here, I'll put her her video in there so you can go watch. Not that particular video with the salad spinner, because I don't know which one it is, but anyway. So I put the lettuce in here, and then I put it in the sink, cold water, and I just rinse it off here. And then I leave it in the sink so it can just drain. Now, the second part is my purple cabbage. So I cut, not a big piece, just a little bitty piece. Probably about like this. Yeah. So that's how much cabbage I use. Put it back in the bag. And then I cut up my cabbage. So I don't know if you can see me cutting this stuff. Let me see. Okay. It'll have to do, child. So I just cut the cabbage up long ways, and then I go back, cross it, you know, turn it, and then cut it. And then like I did the lettuce, I'll take the cabbage and stick it on top of the lettuce and rinse it all off. So I have that part done. And so now I have my cabbage and my lettuce, and it looks like here. So while I move on to the next ingredients, I let the cabbage and the lettuce stay in the sink so it can continue to drain. And so then I move on to my avocado. Nope, my cucumber. So I don't know about you guys, but I always rinse off my vegetables before I get ready to use them. I also rinse off my fruit as well. And I'll cut about a fourth of cucumber here. Yeah, of course I'll save the rest for later. Usually I can get about 3 salads. So like the next time I make a salad, I'll probably cut it here, and then the rest, you know, go into another salad. I don't know why I do that. I don't know, I just do. I like cucumbers, but sometimes cucumbers can be a little overpowering, or if I'm not really in the mood for cucumbers, or sometimes I'll do just cucumbers and purple onions and avocados by themselves. And I just find that this is enough, especially for the way that I cut it. So I'll peel this and I'll come right back. Okay, now my cucumber is all rinsed off, and I don't know if you can see. Okay, there we go. So I cut it long or rounds like this. I'm not a chef or anything. I love to see those guys when they, or the chefs, the sous chefs, when they cut really fast. Then I turn it like this, you can see, and then I cut it again. So then you have these little pieces like this, and then I put that's the first thing that I put into my bowl, are my cucumbers. Why? Now for the avocado. So with my avocado, of course I peel off the little tag thingy or sticker thingy. I'm getting ready to do a video with nails to show you how I do my nails, because this ain't it. I was giving my nails a break. Yeah. But anyway, I've already rinsed off the avocado. So I cut the avocado down the middle. And then I twist, pop, voila. Then, I don't know why I do this, but I cut it like this. So I cut it down the middle like that, and then I'll cut it across like that. So now I have little cubes inside the avocado, and then I squeeze the avocado, and then they come out just like that. Sometimes some pieces need some help, and then slide off to the side, get all those pieces out, and there you go. It's empty. And I always only use half of an avocado. I never use a whole avocado. Only because I love avocado, but I don't, excuse me, really, want that much. So I just use half, and then I save the other half for later. So usually I have, when I go to the grocery store, I usually get 3 to 4 avocados. So if I get 3, that's 6 salads. If I get 4, it's 8 salads. It's just the way I guess I economically, get my salads to last longer. I don't know. Plus, I don't really want to eat that much, because you can be plant-based and be overweight. I gained 20 pounds during quarantine, so now I'm working to get it off. So yeah, you can absolutely be plant-based and be a little overweight, because although there are a lot of things that they've made for us that we can eat now, you still have to kind of watch your intake and what you eat, because just because it's plant-based doesn't mean you can overeat. I found that out the hard way. So yeah, just a little tip. Okay, I'll be back with the next step. Next thing is the purple onion. So as you saw me do the avocado, we have, sorry, I thought I rinsed my knife off. I also do my onion, because I really like purple onion. So I usually cut, not half, that's a lot, but about this much. So you have this much left of the onion. So it's about a 1/4 or a 1/4 piece, I guess. And then I peel off the top 2 layers. See, there's 1 layer, there's 2. So you peel off the top 2, because that's where you actually get to the onion itself. And then I rinse it off. And the reason why I do that is because when I would cut onions before, they would burn my eyes. And so I don't know where I picked it up from, but along the way, when you wash or rinse an onion with cold water, I think it cuts down on the fumes that make you cry. So then I take my onion like this, and I cut it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Long ways like this. And then I turn it and I cut across. So then I get these nice little onion cubes. Ooh, almost cut my finger. Yeah. So, and then there you go. And then I have my chopped onion. And then I put half of it on the bottom of my salad. So that's what my salad looks like so far. So you see I have my onions, my avocados, and my cucumbers. And then I'll show you what comes next. Okay, so by now the salad has had enough time to drain. However, I will still take a paper towel and kind of damp or get the excess water off the top. That's why I really want that salad spinner, because it like spins and you can get all the excess water out of it. See, although it's dry, it's still a little wet. And I'll do it again one more time. And then I will add my salad and cabbage to the bowl. So that's in there. Hold on, let me let you see. Can you see? Yeah. So that's in there. Then I will add the rest of the purple onion on top. And voila. And there's my salad. Now, you see how this is overflowing? So I'll be right back. Just hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So yes, I went ahead and did it. I transferred, and this is the same salad that was in the other bowl. I just don't like for it to overflow, and maybe I'm putting too much lettuce in or whatever. I don't measure, because this is like my biggest meal of the day, and then I'll have something else that's kind of a medium. And then if I do, because I don't eat after 6, at least I try not to eat after 6. And then I'll eat something like around 5 o'clock, 5:30, and maybe I'll do a video of what I eat in a day, so you can kind of see how I eat, what I eat. I kind of listen to my body, to be quite honest with you. I'm not very strict, and every now and again, if I have a craving, honey, for something, I've learned to just indulge, let myself have it, and not feel guilty about it. You know what I mean? It's about being healthy, and I think that I look really good and that I'm in great shape. Actually, I can get in better shape, but you know, at 50 years old, to, you know, be in great shape like this, and you know, I feel great. You know, I don't look it, I don't feel it, and you know, I don't have any illnesses or anything like that. You know, and heart goes out to those who are dealing with certain illnesses. But I just really try to take care of myself, and so yeah, it's pretty much just eat what I want when I want, except I haven't let myself get back to eating meat. Now, I'm not going to say that I'll be plant-based forever. However, this has worked for me, so this is what I do. Okay, so now that I've had that little rant, I'm going to show you how I finish off the salad, and then I'm going to enjoy my salad and my smoothie because I am hungry. Okay, for the final touches on my salad, I put in some cayenne pepper just to give it a little kick. I'll sprinkle some of that on there. And then, like I said, I don't use salad dressing, so I sprinkle some red wine vinegar. And then I use olive oil. And it doesn't really matter, really, like whatever olive oil I can find, and there's not that much left in here, so I'm just going to pour the rest in there. And I love using olive oil because I feel like, you know, it's lubing my bones and my muscles. I don't know if that's true. I remember when I was younger, and my mother was a stickler for us eating breakfast, because she was like, you know, breakfast is the most important part of the day, yada, yada, yada. And I believe that still holds true to a certain degree. But I know when I work out, I do fasted cardio, because I've experienced in the past that if I eat first and then work out, I throw up. You know, I don't care if an hour passes, 13 minutes pass. Yeah, I have a tendency to get nauseous or throw up. So I have a tendency to do fasted cardio or fasted workout. Then I'll eat afterwards. So that's why the smoothie and the salad fills me up until sometime in the late afternoon, and then late evening, like I said, at 5 p.m., 5:30, you know, I'll have another snack or meal or what have you. Like I said, I'll do a what I eat in a day video. Anyway, then I get salad toppers. So usually I get salad toppers. Now this has strawberries, cranberries, honey roasted pecans, walnuts, and almonds. And so I'll sprinkle some of these on here. And the last thing I always get is sunflower seeds. So I love sunflower seeds. And for my salad, you know, my nuts and some of the greens, you know, the avocado adds my fats, especially the nuts. And, you know, greens have some source of protein as well. And then lastly, I'll put on my salt. And mix it up and eat it. Okay guys, so I mixed it up and I wanted to get the perfect bite. So I have a little bit of onion on there, some lettuce, there's some avocado there, and a few nuts. Delicious. So, it's usually what I eat after I work out. I have my smoothie and my salad. And that's what I start out with for the day. And keeps me satiated, keeps me full. Sorry. Until, like I said, mid-afternoon, and then I have another meal or snack, and then I have my last meal or snack around 5:30 in the evening, because I usually try to shut it down after 6 o'clock, and then that's it for the day until I work out, you know, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So, like I said, I'll do what I eat in a day video, just so you can kind of see, you know, how I tend to eat. And some days, and I will be honest, some days I eat a little bit more than I do other days, but for most days, you know, I don't eat a whole lot, maybe 3 times, and that's just like, you know, meal, a snack, and a meal. Or I may do the 5 times a day, meal, 2 snacks, you know, 3 meals, or what have you. It just depends on how I feel, what the day is like, because I've been conscientious now, because we've been in quarantine, so I haven't really been going a lot of places except to the grocery store or, you know, anywhere else that's essential that I need. And yeah, I've gone shopping as well. So yeah, anyway, you get my drift. All right, my Tims, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Oh, and I always forget to say at the beginning to subscribe, like, comment, and share. So I'm saying it now again. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share my videos if you liked it. If you just passed by, like I said, hope you subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. As per usual, peace and love. Mwah.
Every single day